Welcome back everyone to Age of Wonders 4, a fantasy strategy game where you create your own faction and race and lead it to victory and glory. This time, however, with a little twist of not leaving our city's borders. Now, we are also playing on a major handicap difficulty. But there is a nuance to this, which is we are allowed to leave at least one province out of a border that we own, meaning vassals count towards that as well, since they are technically our cities. So that is because otherwise we couldn't really claim victory, because we couldn't found any cities. We couldn't get enough vassals to get an expansion victory. Military victory is totally out of the question, as well as magic victory. A score victory, I highly doubt it. Even though we are currently at place 1, which is very surprising. Although with just one city, it wouldn't be possible. Seal's victory is something new, and also a little bit daunting, because I seriously don't know if we are able to claim the expansion victory, which we are pursuing. This has proven to be a difficult task for now. We also are desperately trying to fend off Sage Haven of the countless attacks of our nemesis, Nebula. Let's see how that works out. Okay, now I do want to show you this random Mordor Guard battle, because I think this is a prime example of how to use, well, first of all, our abilities, new ones, and our dragon, and second of all, because it's just so fucking satisfying. You won't believe me. I mean, just, okay. Actually, I already made a mistake. So, because I was doing my turn, and I saw mid-turn then that this is actually too perfect, and I need to show this. So, one of our dragon abilities is that once he casts a spell, he heals one nearby ally. Which is like that. Also, we just hit 4 enemies in a row. So yeah, then we're gonna jump in here, hit 4 enemies with an AoE, dealing also holy damage because he is awakened. Then we're gonna summon a spider, go right over here, slow them, maybe even, okay, they can't be immobilized, so that's already off the table. But now we're gonna use Fire Evocation Cascade. Hits all of them no matter who we aim it at. Everybody gets burning at least once, for certain. Maybe even twice. Right? Okay, no. No, nobody twice. But electrified as well. Then we are going to go and just hit the big one with a poison blast because he is weak to blight damage. And with our ranger, we're just gonna kind of focus on these little dwarfs right here, mark them, and shoot them in the ass. Perfect. Okay. Now that should take care of a lot of the disadvantages we just have by default. Hopefully they're going for a dragon. I'm kinda hoping that, so you can actually see his dying ability. Yeah, the buffing is... oh shit, yeah, the buffing is gonna be an issue. They just completely removed all of their debuffs. Well, that sucks. Okay, quick reflexes allows us to dodge that. Okay, yeah, good, good. He's focusing our dragon. Ooh, that's even a kill. Oh my. Kill him. Perfect. Thank you. So, now this is all holy fire. And all of our units gain zeal. Meaning they can walk on this fire and use it. Now, it is a bit random where he teleports because he has the Ring of Escape. I chose that because that basically requires another unit of the enemy to waste another turn of his to finish him off. And at the plus side, it has a chance to teleport him into the enemies and cause a much greater explosion for our sake. So that's why I chose Slip Away. Just wanted to show that. And maybe we can even walk somewhere here. Doesn't really seem beneficial for us right now. So I guess we'll just not... Ooh. Yeah. Holy shit. That's a kill. That's pretty much a kill right there. That's crazy. Does he have regeneration? I don't think so. But if he gets regeneration, that's gonna be an issue. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this thing. It's looking too good. Okay. Electrified as well. Okay, nice. Wait, did that replace burning? Or bleed? No, it's still there. Okay. Even if he gets regeneration, he shouldn't be able to survive. Actually, he will survive with 1 HP if he gets regeneration, so we're just gonna finish him off. So I'm just gonna walk on the fire just because I can, and as you can see, we suffer no penalties, but if we were to have a negative status effect, it would also be removed, because, well, it's cleansing fire. An event! My spirit warden? Do you remember? The young scribe's words startled you as you recollect your former life. His straightforward question makes your mind regress to simpler times, back when you were mortal, dreaming modest dreams, pursuing mundane ambitions. To ascend, you've had to sacrifice so many worldly attachments, sacrifices that caused you to stop looking back, that caused you to forget. Only vague memories of what you were before linger. My spirit one, your saga needs to include who you were before becoming a god here. What can you tell the scribe? Raised a family. Okay, just one population for one city. Does this scale with nature? Or what does this mean? Or is this available to us because we have a decent nature affinity? We'll never know. Again, an animist. Nah. I surveyed fertile lands in which our tribe thrived. Fruit and crush. Yeah, then this is objectively better than this already. I was a student of obscure lore. Half a turn's worth of knowledge. I was a peacemaker, befriending all peoples living in our realm. Oh, Swayed. That is huge. I think we're going for this. I was a peacemaker, befriending all peoples living in our realm. There we go. Okay. In my opinion, this is so much better than just a flat population. Just look at how much this boosts us. Look at how much this boosts us. Like, we're complete, like, they love us. Holy shit. And we just murdered their entire family, considering that. Okay, now we can go for Adept of Vigor for our Spellblade. A nice add-on. Doesn't scale that crazy, but still better than, well, the other skills that are at current Selectory. Alright, as you can see in the bottom right, Crawl Fountain will achieve victory in 45 turns. A little concerning, but what can you do really? What can we do actually? Anyway, we can try to struggle and achieve victory ourselves. Anyways, meeting neutral Dream Vault. A free city we haven't discovered, maybe still free. Sierra Rose, Risewind of the Free City Dream Vault greets you with curiosity. Salutations, Spirit Warden Kaith Tarakt. Your reputation precedes you. We may not share your noble convictions, but we trust you will honor Dream Vault's territory and independence. Ooh! What do we have here? A free city that has not been influenced by other rulers yet. Let me just quickly grab a stone. That is right. I'm just gonna grab this stone right here. You don't need this anymore, I presume. And squeeze it up your tiny butt. Okay, so let's hope that that we may yet go a little faster than our competitor right here. That's all we can do, really. We have zero influence on anything else there, on that matter. Ooh, what is that? Okay, we'll never. I would just wanted to say we'll eventually get there, but we don't. We will never do that. Anyways, we got Steel Skin, giving us +2 defense, blight resistance, but also -2 lightning resistance, which is a good deal in itself, I would say. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh, okay. That looks good. That looks, I mean, I need to take a closer look here. Is there still some leaf skin there? I suppose a little bit, but it's hard to tell given... Yeah, given that we have 2 layers of skin now, literally. Interesting though how our race kind of develops. Adaptive armor is the next thing we will go for. That is going to cost us a little bit of mana, I suppose. But also what units are affected. Okay, mostly close, actually only close ranged and skirmisher as well. Yeah, that's what we will be using our racial native units anyways, so it's fine. Root of the Cycle also has been researched. Unfortunately, we cannot get them yet because that requires a Town Hall level 4, which we don't have yet. But we can go for Blooming Projectiles, and I will see myself how long it'll take. 4 turns, okay. In 4 turns, we can produce our first Druid of the Circle, which then in turn takes 5 more turns. We could maybe speed the... Okay, no. no, that's a little expensive. Okay, now what happened here, guys, is something very interesting. For one, we as babysitters arrived just in time again to save Sage Havens, but also they have captured this ancient wonder here that was super difficult. Which means we can now just go onto it. and release it within 3 turns, meaning we'll build an outpost, capture it, and then we can finally capture the city, which is so much easier than what we wanted to do before. So that's a thing now. That's possible. We could also actually, because we have so much Imperium, go for yet another city. Which might not be such a bad idea, actually. But it would delay some things. This is a good spot for a city, though. I cannot deny this. But is it going to be worth the cost? Actually, it might just be good enough to just settle down with the amount of cities we have, because things are getting actually kind of close. As you can see, okay, well, approximately 40 more turns. Would a city be worth? Actually, it may, because it allows us to get a little bit more provinces, which we obviously need for the expansion victory. So yeah, it's difficult. Anyways, first adaptive armor. Kablam. Okay, no visual change other than some effect. Alright. Also, our mana has been reduced by 30, I think? 40? Yeah, the battle was actually a little tougher than I thought. And it was a long battle, okay? To say the least. Holy. But in case you didn't know, both of our ruler support ambition heroes have already level 4 renown for a very long time now, which means they require far less food in their cities to reach a population than you would otherwise need. And I have to say that it's, well, our hero, our ruler, it's still level 1 renown. Yeah, Druid Shepherd wasn't the best thing to choose. Not because we won't reach it, that's not the case, but because it takes far too long to reach it, you know? So, yeah. Also, our Sorcerer leveled up, so we can pick Conjure Greater Elemental Spirit. A tier 3 unit, based on the hero's chosen discipline, is summoned and replaces the lesser Conjure Elemental skill. Okay. So now we conjure greater, like a tier 3 earth unit, which is pretty cool. And for our ranger, we'll be picking up I would say barrage attacks, because that just gives us extra damage in AoE even further than that. Also, I like the little tint of metallic that our skin now has. Like it's the perfect combination of what I had intended for a race, like a nature Materium hybrid race, which is exactly that. Like they are natural, but they are also like you know, amplifying themselves with steel skin and all of that. They're not really using the Materium as like steel or like refined material, like as in machinery, but they're using it as to use the natural aspect, you know, like Tome of Rock, making the skin rocky or skin steely and stuff like that. So it's actually very lore accurate, if I may say so. So let us now liberate this ancient wonder. Enforce this with our ranger while staying within our own province. Also create an outpost over here. And voila. And we have set up our offensive now to finally conquer Fate's Web. Now, if something were to attack us, we would at least have two armies going against it. Let's just look at their approximate military force, which is far lower than ours, which is great. And since I would say that our current city cap is where it's gonna be, I would go ahead and pick up nature's right, or right of expansive growth, whatever you want to call it, as this is gonna give us +1 population in every single city we currently have, which is a one-time boost. Yeah. Now they actually attacked us here. I went ahead and did the turn a little bit in terms of making our one hero join our main forces, because it was not that safe. But yeah, so they're fighting us on this ancient wonder now. Our forces are displayed much weaker than we actually are, because all of us are damaged, but that shouldn't be a problem since we can heal us up fairly decently. And also what I noticed is that the battleground on this ancient wonder is actually different, as you can see right here. It looks fairly cool, and I had somewhat of a defensive position in mind, but that being said, I have to say that this battle is not going to be on the easy side, and we may expect casualties. I don't know how many. We'll just have to find out, I guess. Yeah, so I assume this is going to be our battle formation. Besides just looking lean as fuck, we will, yeah, hopefully heal a little bit more, because I'm not that pleased with the healing done yet. Mostly because our healers are not the best. They have like 30 healing while being on the maximum level, so it's really not the best. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Okay, so the enemy did approach now. They gave us a little bit more time to react, actually, which I'm grateful for. Also, they have marked us with -5 magic resistance, which we really clearly do not want to have. So we'll remove that quickly. Also, I have buffed all of our support units to the extent that they can now all summon the Primal Spire at the very beginning, so they really did give us a lot of time to prepare. I'm just gonna go ahead and heal up more some of our units and heroes, and yeah. I'm also gonna summon our Greater Elemental now, just to see how it looks like. Okay. Don't know what he can do. Oh, right, I remember. That should be good, right? Okay, well, more or less, I guess. Oh yeah, that is good. We managed to knock away the Face Beast, so it stays the fuck away from our units right there. Also, they are now immobilized. Okay, very good. Yes, okay. That is really good. Okay, as you can see, the battle was it was tough. It was tough. We lost 2 of our legendary rank unit protectors, Mm, I mean, at the end of the day, they're just two, like tier 1 units, but still. They were legendary. They had like 140 health, 150 health. So it's not nothing, you know, and they have like good passive since they are racial units. So yeah, I mean, sacrifices have, of course, to be made, but also, man, you know. Okay, yeah. So once we capture this, we can. Ooh, all from this one battle? Oh, oh. I basically stripped them of their equipment. Ah, okay, okay, I didn't know that. Honestly, because I can remember one having this spider, and apparently they also had these, yeah, armor pieces. So that's interesting. Nice. I also do want to point out that our cities all have very high production now, thanks to, well, mostly because of transmute resources, which is another indicator on how good this spell is. Seriously, we don't need that much mana. I don't know where to spend that much mana. We would be gaining like, what does it say? Yeah, it doesn't calculate the income from, or mine negative income from transmit resources, but you can roughly imagine each of those cities making about 100 mana each, so we wouldn't have any use for that, honestly. And so having the cities use the mana for their own material gain is so much more efficient, in my opinion, because these cities now can produce everything within like 2 turns, as you can see right here. It is very, very good. I will also be taking you with me on a journey to Glutton's Fane. This hidden temple complex is forgotten by time. Herein did the Archons once worship the All-Father. However, the light that aided the masses in connecting with the divine has long since been extinguished. The site's once grand halls now attract cultists and sinister entities seeking to awaken and twist its power. This is orderly ancient wonder. I remember us having the option to use an order affinity to influence this encounter. I'm curious of if we get something with nature or material here. Or good, yeah, oh yeah, okay, we have something. Ulfni the sculptor approaches the Glutton's Fane built by the Archons long ago and is greeted by chanting and a most foul odor. Peeking inside, Ulfni witnesses the mass of a cult who have built half a dozen piles of bones and flesh. Their center? Did they wanted to say at their center? A butcher ogre? That's not a high tier unit. Feeds a gluttonous Kara. Yeah, that's a high tier unit, rotting carcasses to empower it. The cultists chant about the coming of the world devourer, augured to consume the realm. Once the Karak is sufficiently fed, the cultists will unleash it. The Order of the Glutton will soon set the devouring Karak loose on the world. Their mad scheme should be stopped. Just fight them, magically hasten. 50% success, yeah. The flesh piles will do the Karak more harm than good. In the upcoming battle, poisoned flood is... Okay, this is interesting though. Poison the Karga's food. making the cargo gain 1 stack of poisoned and diseased whenever eating a crate of food. That's not more harm than good. He heals like 30 and gets a permanent stack, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, that's definitely not worth it, game. I mean, come haste. Only for 3 turns. Yeah, no, that's not worth. That's not worth. We're just gonna fight them normally, like it's not a big deal. Tier 3 Tyrant Knights is a big deal, because they heal. Despotic Vitality, there you go. Per adjacent enemy unit, that's... I really struggle with this. I don't know, this unit is just so strong in my opinion. It's basically a tier 4 unit. Yeah, and so as you can see, he gains a permanent stack of max health by 25 and strengthened, I think it was. Yeah, and 1 stack of strengthened permanently. So this is not to be taken lightly. Yeah, I would actually say we'll attack next turn, so we can already buff every of our units with Dragon's Roar. And also heal our hero, like so. And let's see how far they approach. Okay, I think he can? Yeah, he can still walk, okay. That's another stack though. That's far enough for me to say we can attack. Although we won't get a nice angle in, unfortunately. Or, yeah, well, actually pretty neutral. Pretty good, actually. 2. We can hit 2. That's already good enough in my book. We do want to taunt him on the left side, because our left flank is a little bit open. Never mind. We're just gonna spew. Okay, before we do that, let's actually engage so somebody benefits from the heal we're about to do. Can we hit a decent amount? Yeah. Okay, we can hit both of them. It's important to apply as many stacks to the giant one as possible. Guaranteed burning? Why did he not burn? Is he immune to that? No, but he didn't burn. He didn't get affected by burn. Even though it should have... Ah, no, this applies definite burn. Okay, yeah, because I was doing Blizzard, it just has a chance. But the fire evocation would have done a definite burn. Okay, anyways. We're gonna summon this baby. And I guess this is a pretty good spot to be doing this. The battle is really gonna be tough. Yeah, right, I still need to do that. Kinda forgot. But, okay, they are kinda zoned in, that's good. What we want. And I suppose we can already apply some Sundered Defense onto him. Debuff him, mark him, shoot him. Beautiful, 5 damage. Yes, and I guess we can... we should probably not leave this open as well. Just saying, and that's a pretty good spot to jump in, I suppose? No, not really, I guess, because that would leave us open to this. And we don't want this. We kind of want to have everybody sort of protected. So they only attack the frontliners, you know? Yeah. This does a little bit more damage. Okay, he can attack them. That's not... Well, we're gonna have something soon that's not gonna allow them to do that. So it's gonna be fine. I think we can jump there. Can we? Yep, it's fine. It's cool. Good. Alright, then now we can do this here. Heal our spear guys a little bit up. And we should probably use a spell as well. Thing is, okay, Fang Embrace is actually pretty good. Should have also probably done that a little bit sooner. Now that I think about it. But... yeah, the thing is, both of them already have Fey Embrace. Maybe we can do something. So, who can they target the most? Like the spider, I guess. She's only gonna be temporary. We cannot target him anymore. Yeah, I guess we'll be buffing our dragon a little bit with stone skin, because the first turn there mostly only can attack the dragon. And the spider a little bit. So what are you gonna do? Yeah, okay. Getting more of those stacks, huh? Oh, that's a support. Oh. Oh, I thought that was a knight or something. Well, anyways. Okay, going for the Drake. Good. Stone skin's paying off. Nice. Okay, where does he want to go though? Ah, here. Okay. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good spot here. Even though they heal, as you can see right here, like that's so much recovery. It's crazy. But Terrifying Gorge. I mean, we have a 48 chance of instantly killing them, which is pretty nice. Hopefully we'll actually make it like that as well. I think this is a good spot. Maybe. They seem to be standing in the front line and not wanting to go anywhere anyways. So yeah, we're gonna hit them. And see who has the most negative effects, I guess. I guess we'll try to... Okay, he has more health, I guess. And he's in a better position. 48, come on. No! Yes. Okay, well, I tried, I guess. Now we can also not really attack our dude right there because it's a little inefficient to do so. So we are gonna focus. Oh, actually we can heal our Drake a little bit. They could go for our support units if we wouldn't move. Let's remove some negative effects and heal up. There we go. The spider actually doing pretty okay. She can tank for another turn. That's good. But after that we should kind of position our Spellblade into this direction because that area will be a little open. Okay, let's damage him further. Maybe get some bleed. No, not a single bleed. Well, that sucks. Okay, but we can heal him up a little bit more should we need to. Yeah, 20 retaliation is a little tough. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give stone skin to this little boy here. Because they're gonna maybe be tanking a lot as well. So let's just try to damage him a little. Yeah, get some bleed. Of course, I know, I knew it. Why did he recover that? What happened? Did he recover something? What? Did he had lifesteal? I think they do on standard, don't they? I don't know. No, I don't know, man. Lifesteal standard would be kind of crazy and scary. Okay, it's a little inefficient to heal here. Yeah, it's actually too inefficient for my taste. Sorry, bro. You gotta go. Oh, I think I fucked up. Oh no. Okay, he would have had the chance anyways. What? How did I not see? Why though? Oh, because he's not facing frontward? No. But I think he's still gonna attack the spider. I hope. If not, we have a slight issue. Okay. We have an issue. I did not see that coming. Okay, yeah, he does recover with each hit. Yeah, yeah, no, that's not good. If we would have attacked the spider, it would have been fine, but like this, that's really not great. Yeah, unfortunately this is no use for me. So I would have rather had them well, attack the spider or something. God damn it. If we... Okay, I need to think. Okay, I think I got it now. So, we've taunted this unit with our dragon. Now we can go behind them, hit every 3 of them, plus healing our ranger. There we go. Cancelled retaliation, meaning they can safely escape, all of them. And now we kind of saved ourselves from a little pickle right here. I've also used Blizzard on all of them, just so, you know, of course, make them suffer a little bit. And I can't remember who made the spider do shenanigans, you know? But I guess, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Well, of course it matters. But, you know, I don't know what to do about him, though, yet. Kinda. We should probably focus on the smaller ones first. So they actually lose morale faster. And, yeah. Okay, I did some little damage here and there. We're gonna shoot this one. Not the boss, even though he is kind of threatening. Because we want them to lose the morale, and they are recovering while standing near something, and so we kind of can't really let them go free on foot, you know? And they also recover from just attacking. What are they? What? Why did you go here, though? That's right in my spellblade range. Also good that they attack our tanky guy. Okay, the flank is not good. But therefore he could have only attacked once, so it's kind of a trade-off, I suppose. Don't know if that was worth it though. I think it would have been better to... I don't know though. It seems like more damage. So maybe he did a good move. Okay. Dragon's Breath or Finisher? That's a good question. Yeah, okay, so I fled with the ranger right over here, attacked the support unit, and we will try to sort of lock them into a state where they will be finished off. So, shoot him, debuff him, shoot him again. And now, should he try to run away, he should be finished by the opportunity attack of our Spellblade. Also, we can dish out a ton of damage right here. With even 85, okay, never mind, percent chance of getting hit only. But yeah, it doesn't really matter, we recovered all of it. And they're really not doing great against spear units, and we will finish this unit off just by, well, attacking. Hopefully no retaliation. Yeah, nice, great, because they're slowed. And that's a kill. Nice. Perfect. We will use this unit as a sort of tank. Because, yeah, well, it's just in a really good position. Other than that, we should probably use another spell. Which should we use? Oh, yeah, right, Rock Blast. Maybe that can finish off someone. Ooh! Hey! Hey. Okay, honestly, what the thing is, we should probably make use of, yeah, he can bless somebody. We don't wanna do that, I think. But also, he can kind of flank all of those. Maybe he'll finish even up the dragon because he can't finish him off alone. So somebody would have to support this cause. So yeah, Rock Blast. Bonk. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's see what the enemy does. Okay, of course. It's actually very good. It's not really to their I mean, he does get stacks, but he will lose so much morale once this is, yeah. They're not actually focusing Koara, our dragon. Which is a little disappointing, because we kind of want him to die now. Because he has this, his trait, you know. And he cannot attack anyone. Yeah, see, that was totally not worth, in my opinion. I'll probably do the Dragon's Roar to debuff and buff our units. Should probably do Awakening now though. Nice. Have somebody heal as well. Great. Yeah, the breath attack wouldn't be that great. Debuffing is probably the best course of action right here. If we could taunt him. Ah, okay, but he got condemned. He received condemned. We will be facing him because he will be doing the most damage. And get all of our units strengthened, buffed, recovering. Nice. Here we will definitely attack again. Because we're winning, we're pretty much just handling one unit with one unit, which is very good considering that we are at our maximum handicap. So if we don't need to expend any resources there, it is already pretty good. He can, okay, they can both attack him, which is a little concerning. Oh, sorry, that was an ambulance. coming for attack. Because once I'm done with him, there will be nothing left. Okay. Yeah, the flanking attack is a little bit more. Also, if I were to heal him, you know what? Before I'm gonna do it too late, let's do it now. Get everybody to benefit from Fey Embrace, get them buffs, like regeneration going. Perfect. Okay, we do want him to stay here, but our support can switcheroo a little bit, so he does not get flanked. Oh yeah, also our ranger got regeneration, which is a nice safety net, allowing him to not die. Okay, it doesn't really matter who I attack here. Probably the best choice is to... Yeah, we'll be tanking this again, I guess. If they're willing to attack me again, so we'll be attacking him. Yeah. Okay, that's good damage. Really good damage. He's practically dead. So he shouldn't be able to kill anybody. We should be good. Yeah, okay, he's going for somebody else. Okay, that was a good move. Yep, okay, good. Finish him off, maybe? The last knight here? He's still fighting the spear unit. This is so funny. Okay, he's attack. Okay, that. Yeah, it's GG. Desponic vitality, bleeding. Yeah, and you're just dead. You're just dead at this point. Actually, maybe not, because he's gonna recover some health. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, he died. All right, nice. So we can still do what? Oh, look at this. So the thing is, our dragon has steadfast now. Because he kinda died, but also not really. But he can still use his ability. I swear, if he manages to eat him up. Damn, this is crazy. Steadfast. I didn't know that worked. Oh man, this is so cool. Ah man. Okay, honestly, we're just gonna take the hit to get the flanking attack off. Okay, I don't know why this is not a flanking attack. It appears to be not working like that, so that's a little unfortunate. I guess we'll just be doing that then. And we can heal somebody as well. Let's do him. And then heal him again, I suppose. Because he'll be taking the opportunity. Okay, he could also have been taking the opportunity attack, but... Oh. Yeah, actually, he should be taking it, I think. Nah, now that we've buffed him already, let's have him take it. He can't do anything. Damn, rangers are... Or our ranger is so useless here. It's actually just sickening. Let's remove one status abnormality. Give our ranger another buff because he's very prone to being targeted by literally everybody. And we can go and kill him, actually. There we go. Wow. Yeah, so, Stone Skin. What do we want to do now, Yeah, see? So, what does his 4 stacks Or 5 stacks. Use him now, Like, he has no morale. He's gonna flee next turn, because all of his allies are dead. So, like, you see? You see where I'm going? It was totally useless for him to do this. Absolutely useless. Well, we're just gonna cancel his retaliation and defense mode, I suppose. There we go. And, yeah, we should be going into the offen, like, into his vicinity. Oh no, should not have done that, because now he has a chance to instantly kill this unit. Let me readjust. So the thing is, if we kill him after somebody, after he devours somebody, he would spit out the unit, so it wouldn't be an issue. However, his morale is so low that he's probably gonna flee next turn, so he could actually potentially devour somebody and then hit the road and just run away with our unit, basically. And that's not what I want to risk. Okay, so let us mark him, and while we still have a clear line of sight, shoot him in the face. There we go. This is the second time our ranger can actually attack this spell. It has been a tough time for him, not gonna lie. So yeah, our spear guys are basically just gonna be there for safety. Nothing else. And yeah, they don't need health. They can just attack now. Flank him to decrease his morale even further. Go. And he's probably gonna do one more attack, and then, yeah, he's just gonna go. What? Just one attack? What? Oh, he has... Ah! No, I was doing it all wrong. He has a charge attack. Oh, I was thinking he has like a regular style of attack. Well, that makes... Okay. Yeah, okay. That was my bad then. Pike him in the butt. It seems he did not like that as much. Yeah, that was still previous battle, don't worry about that. Quara is on 1 HP, but he recovers quickly. Also, we got 1 level up, and Order of the Glutton Aftermath. I think this is the first time I've seen a hero standing there. What? Anyways, Ulfni the Sculptor has thwarted the scheme of the Order of the Glutton and slain the gorging Karath. While inspecting the Glutton's fane, another butcher ogre jumps out from a hidden clove, attempting to escape with the last corruptor. Leaving the temple, the grace of the archons that once ennobled this Glutton's fane is restored, and Ulfni feels their arcane blessing surge through their body. Yet the Glutton's fane is still befouled by filth and decay. How will Ulfni deal with the cult's mess? Gold. 300, we make more per turn. Imperium. Deliver meat, 1 population. Yeah, this is probably the worst choice. Run after the butcher ogre and enlist him. Fuck no. Like, a tier 2 shit unit. Thank you, but no. Costing upkeep as well. Why would you choose... In what world would you choose this over any of the above? Imperium. Clean up the Glutton's fane to restore its former glory. Yes, 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 ah! 20% more production, baby. Look at this. 1 turn, all of these. Holy shit, man. 240 productions. Absolutely sickening. So, 2 of our units, heroes, leveled up. one of them being all three. We're going for frontline fighter and keen edge, as this is always something nice to have. She leveled up twice. Oh, was that the one hero who leveled up twice? Yeah, okay, it was just her. Alright. So those are one stack of units. Yeah. So we will be clearing. We will be clearing some of these places. But this one is a little bit too tough for our current health pool wise, I think. So let us just recover a little bit. But yeah, so we still have a lot of clearing to do here. But I've been clearing a little bit out. And yeah, so they're occupying a lot of resource nodes here, so we're definitely gonna do something about this. In how many turns? 2 turns? Yeah, we will start recruiting our first Druid of the Life Circle unit, and hopefully none of the enemy armies will approach from this. Is that a beacon of unity? Wait. No, it's not. Okay, it looks weird. Anyways, this is all ready for today. Where is our empire? Ah, yes. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.